Alright guys, welcome back to Let's Play Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story. I'm Sully Pones, and today we are going to be starting on a side quest episode. We haven't had one of these since the very beginning of this game, and I'm very excited about this because everything that I'm about to do in this video is in fact optional, so I don't actually have to do it, but this may in fact be the first Mario and Luigi game that I will 100% here on my channel. So anyways guys, before we begin, please do me a huge favor and hit that like button for me. Let's try to get this episode to over 1,500 likes. Tomorrow is the day where I begin my Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story Marathon, where you guys will at least be getting like a 35-minute video a day or 2 videos a day that amount to over 30 minutes of footage. So if you guys are looking forward to that, then make sure you hit that like button for me. So as you guys can see, I'm currently going around the Mushroom Kingdom, obtaining all of the mushroom balls located in the invisible blocks. Now there are 10 of these located in invisible blocks, and there are 6 located underground. The reason why I waited to do this is because I didn't want to obtain 10 of them just to go back and redo, or at least obtain another 6 more. I thought it would be better just to save it all for one episode. Having the new dig technique with Mario and Luigi will actually help us out a lot, because after I obtain these mushroom balls, I'm going to go through and I'm going to obtain a lot more beans, because I'm going to try to obtain every single bean in this game, as it'll help us out tremendously, throughout the rest of this game. But these mushroom balls, they're kind of like those machines that you find at the entrance and exit of Walmart. As you're coming into the building and exiting the building, maybe grabbing a cart or something, you'll always notice that there are crane machines, and then those little machines that you put a couple quarters in, spin the thing, and then you get a ball. Inside of those balls are usually toys, balls of candy, or balls of gum, whatever, tattoos, anything depending on what they choose to sell or advertise. Just the other day, I actually saw they had tattoo stickers of Nintendo characters that looked really sick, and I was tempted to buy one, but I didn't have any quarters on me, so I couldn't, unfortunately. But that's what these things are. You don't have to find them, but if you do get all 16, you actually get rewards for them. Now, it doesn't matter what order you collect them in, because the rewards start out small, and as you progressively collect more, the rewards get bigger and bigger. So you want to make sure that you have them all, otherwise you're not going to get the rewards that come with it, which is pretty good. So we collected all of the all 10 ones that were hidden inside of the invisible blocks. Now we got to go through and find the ones that are located underground, and these are the ones that, like I said, or I don't know if I said or not, but these are the harder ones to find rather than the ones located in, or I mean, for the most part, they're both easy, but the ones underground, we couldn't actually obtain just because we didn't have the digging move. And now that we do have the digging move, we can get these, as well as the beans located throughout the Mushroom Kingdom. Now, where is the other one? I think I might have skipped one, actually. There should be one behind one of these shops. Actually, let me check exactly how many I have. So I have 13. Okay, so let me think. There's 16 total. I think actually the other 3 might be on the other side of the screen. They might be on this side of Toad Town, or Toad Town Mall. Maybe... Okay, maybe not here. That is so weird. The other one was located... Was it behind the shop? I think it was behind the shop in front of this tree. Yeah, it was. Alright, so I was a little confused there. So there's that one. I know there's one behind the yellow toad that you return the mushroom balls to. And then there should be one next to this tea shop that if I didn't already get. I know there was an invisible one. The invisible one was here, right? I am so confused. Okay, so it has to be here then. Okay, there it is. I found it. That is the problem about these things, man. You don't know where they are. Nobody gives you hints. You just have to find them. And it's not bad or anything, but it does take up some time if you're doing it all on your own. If you're not using like anything from the internet, like guides or walkthroughs or anything like that, then yeah, it'll definitely be a little bit time consuming for you to find. So once you obtain all 16 of them, you go ahead and talk to this toad, and he'll give you I guess things for each one that you obtain. So the first thing will start out as 10 coins. The second thing will be 5 super mushrooms, and then it'll progressively go on. Usually he'll give you a coin, like coin rewards, and then he'll give you item rewards, and then he'll go back to coin rewards and then items. So we just got 50 coins. Continue talking to him, and then we'll get 5 super syrup jars, and then we'll get 100 coins, and then I think it'll be like 5 either 1-up mushrooms or super nuts. Let's see, I'm going to say super nuts. My money's on super nuts. Let's see if it's super nuts. It is 5 super nuts, yay! Alright, and then you're gonna move on to 300 coins, and then 5 one-ups, so on and so forth. So it's pretty good, an easy way to obtain a ton of coins, and then the final reward actually for coins will be 2,000 coins, which is ridiculous. And it's awesome because currently right now I actually have more coins than I know what to do with. I don't think I've ever had this many coins saved up in a Mario and Luigi playthrough ever. If I go back and look at my other playthroughs of, you know, the other games, I definitely don't have over 5 figures of coins just chilling there, which is pretty crazy. So right now we have 1,000 coins, and then the final reward, I think these actually are going to just be beans, because yeah, most of the beans that you get in Toad Town are actually all from this guy. You get 15 from him, and I think there's a total of 27, or I think 30. I'm not sure, but I'll look it up. But there's a lot of beans here in Toad Town, to say the least, and you get most of them from this guy. So let's see, 2 more left. Next one is going to be a 2,000 coin reward, and then the final piece of item is actually going to be the best thing yet. It's going to be the treasure specs, which we're going to talk about not in this episode, but rather in the next one, because I want to spend this time just getting items and whatnot. Congratulations, thank you, man. So let's see, I guess I'll hit up this shop, because now we can shop here, why not? And I'm gonna buy Luigi some new apparel, just because there is something in here that I know for a fact will benefit Luigi more so than it will Mario. I could also buy it for Mario, but then again, I don't want to decrease Mario's attack. Now, this thing is called the Balm, where no special effects to it, but it decreases your POW, but significantly increases your defense. Now, some might think it's worth it. It definitely is, you know, worth it for the defense. Unfortunately, for it costing 2,000 coins, I don't think I should be investing 4 grand of coins just for, you know, 2 pieces of balmware, when I could get more things, or I guess nicer things, for free or later on down the road. Plus, it's not like I need the defense, you know. So I just bought 1 for now. If you guys have anything that you want to suggest for me in order for me to buy, then by all means feel free to leave them down in the comment section below, because obviously I couldn't do this without you guys. So make sure you help me with any tips or tricks or any suggestions that you may or may not have for me, and I'll obviously take them into consideration, as I do read all of the comments. So we bought 1 for Luigi. I didn't equip it on him. Let me go ahead and do that right now. Luigi, where are, that's Bowser. Nope, we want Luigi. And speaking of Bowser, we can actually buy him some new stuff as well. I think I'm actually going to save that though for the next episode, just because this is a side quest episode and I'm not trying to sidetrack myself from doing side quests, if that makes sense. But before we begin, I want to actually drink some royalty to increase, or I guess to restore my HP and SP points, considering it is pretty low. And now I am under that 5-figure coin number. I think I was I think I was pretty rich, you know, for a couple of minutes before I decided to buy some clothes. That's what happens, man. You get a little bit of money and you just blow it all. You know, when people who grow up not having money, and then as soon as you start making money, you just can't stop spending it because you never had money growing up, so you're buying and making up for all of the things that you didn't have as a kid. That's kind of how it is with Mario and Luigi right now. They get coins and they spend it instantly. So technically, once you actually learn how to dig underground, you're supposed to come to this Toad and speak to him. He's going to be the one that'll actually talk to you about beans and how to dig up beans from underground, which is super self-explanatory. We don't need you, of all people, Toad, to tell me how to dig up beans, but he explains it. Beans are the equivalent of points. So you don't need to actually level up to get extra points. You just use these beans and directly give them to the bros or Bowser, depending on who you want to give them to, and then the beans will do their magic, and then you know, increase your power, SP, health, depending on what it is you choose to increase. So I don't know, I really love the concept of beans in this game. It's gonna be super easy to beat this game if I do collect all of the beans prior to fighting the final boss. I did this once before in the past when I first started playing this game. I leveled up, I think I was level 40. I don't remember off the top of my head, to be honest with you all, but I leveled up to the point where, like, I was super OP, or I guess to the point where I was supposed to be, just by defeating all the enemies normally. And then I used the beans, all the beans that I found, and I put them on Mario and Luigi, and just it made the final bosses super easy. But I'm not really prepping for the final boss, to be honest with you guys. More so, I am prepping to do the challenge node, because I know for a fact the challenge node is going to be quite challenging for me. You know, hence the name, challenge node. But that's more so what I'm prepping for rather than the final boss, just because I know it's going to probably be a piece of cake for me, and I'm not going to have any issues at it whatsoever. So that's the least of my concerns currently. So anyways, we have a lot of beans. I'm going to check them out currently, see how many I got. I have 23 out of 29, which is exactly the amount that I can get currently without, you know, skipping over any. The rest I can only get once the blorbs are gone or out of the way, because they're currently blocking the way for most of the beans. So right now we're making our way to Toad Town Cave, and this is where we're gonna find a lot of beans as well. I think there are 10 beans in this area, and all of 10 you can actually obtain in the first go, so you don't have to worry about it, all of which are also underground. So that's pretty cool. I keep saying so a lot. I just noticed that. So is a pretty cool word, man. But let's see, hopefully I don't run into a Fawflint. That would be terrible if I accidentally... No! Fawflint, no! That is the last thing that I want to do right now, is battle you guys. I've battled so many of you guys, but it looks like I have no other option but to battle them. Gosh, I hate them so much. I freaking hate them so much, dude. You know what sucks is I know for a fact there's going to be more that I can't just skip over because they're going to be in the way, and I'm going to have to battle them. That's the thing. When they target at you, whether you're underground or above ground, they don't let you go until they get you. I would say it's worth it, but it's not like I'm getting any EXP points off of them. I'd have to battle like a solid 10 of them just to level up, which is not bad, but it's pretty time consuming. I actually think I skipped over a couple of things too during my first run through of this area. Yep, I skipped over coins. This is probably gonna give me 100 coins. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that was 10. I counted 10 in my head, so 100 coins, not bad. Man, they are just giving me coins like crazy in this episode. That is pretty ridiculous. But anyways, there are 5 more beans I want to say that I have to collect. Oh my gosh, not you again. I'll go the other way. I will go the other way. I will avoid... What is happening, dude? I got clipped onto the wall somehow. I don't know how or why, but I did, and this guy's not going to leave me alone. Take actions into your own hands and defeat the Fawflits before they come attacking you. But anyways, these are the remaining beans here in Toad Town Cave. Once we obtain this last one, we are obviously done. Let me go ahead and take a look. I think I counted 10. Let's find out if I was right. Yeah, look at that. 10 in Toad Town Cave. That is awesome, man. I'm actually super happy that I'm doing this. Before, I was contemplating on not doing it at all and just being like, you know what? Let me wing it and just do what I can do. If I find them along the way, I'll grab them, but I'm not going to go out of my way to look for them. Then I thought about it some more. I'm like, what is the issue if I do them? Like, it doesn't take me that much time to do, and if I get stuck on one, I have access to the internet, so obviously I could just look them up and see what I can find. Normally, I never do that for games that I play. I don't normally reference... I use walkthroughs as like a reference to my playthrough or to help me beat a game. I like doing things all on my own, but sometimes when push comes to shove, man, you just gotta thank God for the internet and YouTube and walkthroughs and Let's Plays, and whew, that happened to me a couple times, man. So, anyways, there I go again with the more beans. We're gonna be collecting the beans here in Bubble Lake. These beans, though, I honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys and say that I know where they all are. I just know of like maybe 4 of them or 3. I don't even know if I know where 4 of them are, actually. We found one. This is the second one. But I think there are 2 more or 1 more up here. Yeah, it's just the one up here. So I honestly don't know where they all are at. I think I might actually focus on collecting them in the next episode, just because I want to get rid of them as soon as possible. I might dedicate 1 more episode, just make it a longer episode, and obtain all the beans that I can obtain in all of the areas that I have access to just right away, so that way I don't have to worry about it. I'm not going to be eating any of the beans currently, just because I want to eat them as soon as I have a good chunk of them, like 100 beans or something. Currently, I'm on my own way. I have a ton of beans, so that's pretty awesome. But anyways, that is going to be it for this episode. I know it was rather short, but nonetheless, we still got a lot accomplished. We got a lot of beans, needless to say, and we made a lot of money. So, in the next episode, you guys, we're going to get back right on track with the story, maybe, or maybe I will actually just end up doing more side questing. I don't know. You guys will just have to watch the next episode and find out. But if you enjoyed this video, remember, leave a like, and for the most part, if you guys could help me reach the like goal on every episode. That would be great, considering I will be posting 2 videos a day every day until completion of this game. So any support that I could get from you guys at this point would be greatly appreciated. Not that I don't already appreciate you guys and everything you do for me, but anyways, thank you for watching once again. I'm trying to find this darn safe spot, but I'm having a hard time doing it. Jesus, man, where are you? There it is. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Have yourselves a good day, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Peace out.